No, I've got this guy here.
Today on the Mr. Sink Show, Dave and Glenn show us their tools again, and they're getting shifty, and showing us the shifter spanner. Did you know that most people will spend more than 60 hours a year in the shower? So Mr. Sink and Tom will explain and show you how easy it is to install a brand new shower screen. Jeff from Go Cleaning is back, and he's going to show us some really cool tips on window cleaning. Get ready, because Rob and Connie, as usual, will show us some really great appliances. And can you guess this week's guesser tool? So sit back, get comfy, because we're just getting started.
Hi guys, we're here with Tom, who's a shower screen installer.
Hi people.
And we're going to show you how we're going to install a shower screen. Now, in this particular case, the shower screen we're putting up is actually not in a home, it's actually in the shop. But the principle's the same, is that right?
That's correct.
So Tom, what's the first step?
First step is that we make sure that all our walls are plumb.
What does plumb mean?
Mr. Sink, what it means is that the wall is vertical, and we judge that by when we use the level, that the bubble is between the two lines.
If the wall is at a plumb, which it could quite possibly be,
Yes.
is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem at all, because what we do, in the model that we're about to install, we have room for about 10 mil of variation to get it plumb.
We have our shower screen here. Now, this particular shower screen is already pre-packed with everything, is that correct?
That's correct.
Now, we've got it lying flat on the floor for a reason.
That's so this glass can't get damaged. It's sitting flat and probably the safest method of
Cool.
storing.
Let's open it up. Now, in a normal circumstance, what we do is when we install the shower screen, we install it to the front of the shower base. But in this particular case, there's no shower base. So we're just going to put it up, and we've got our measurement here already. So we put that there to the measurement there. So what's the actual step that it's really important once we do this?
Well, we've measured for the screen where it should sit. Now have our stainless steel channel in place. We have fixing points that we will fix it to the tiles, and by that we have to use our spirit level again, and it must sit plumb.
Now, we checked the plumbness this way before. Now we're going to check it this way.
That's correct.
All right, cool. So let's check for plumbness.
Just place the spirit level up against it. We've got to make sure that the bubble sits between the two lines here.
Now, with the screws and anchors that have been supplied, we're going to actually screw it in. So, what's the purpose of having these channels plumbed?
Well, Mr. Sink, this is the most important part that you can have, because it determines how the doors swing.
Okay, well, this particular shower screen is a semi-frameless shower screen, meaning it's only got frames around the ends, and the door is frameless.
Correct.
First step is to put the front in.
We've got to slide this front into the channel that's fixed to our wall.
Right, so how's that done?
Well, what we do, I'll just jump in on the inside here, and we lift up the bottom, and we try and slot that into the bracket. We slide it in.
And then push it in.
The same application applies here, where we have to lift it up, slide it into the bottom of the channel, and then fit it to the wall.
I like it.
And just like that. Good thing about this, Mr. Sink, this particular model is adjustable and telescopic, and we've got about an 80 mil room for adjustment. And you can just play with it like this and get your right alignment. Next step, what we do, we get our corner bracket, attach it to our top rail on the front panel, and slide it into the side section.
And screw it in.
And then we have to screw it in from on top.
We've squared off the bottom now. So what's the next step?
Next step is we fasten it all together so it doesn't move, and by attaching a screw into the base, it fixes the bottom of the shower screen so they're square.
So you've just finished drilling a hole, and now you're fixing it with a screw.
That's correct, Mr. Sink, and I'm fixing it, and now it's in place and that will not move.
Now, on the subject of screws, now they're supplied screws with it. Correct. Are there any particular type of screws that you need to use?
You must use stainless steel because they don't rust, and we're in a water environment here, and that's exactly what we need.
We're here at 8 Appliances again. Welcome, Connie.
Hi.
Today we're going to be talking about how to plan your kitchen. So how do we begin? So where do we begin with planning your kitchen if you're renovating or you're building a new kitchen? What do we do?
You come to a specialist store like 8 Appliances and we help guide you for your needs and your requirements.
So we begin with the oven.
Yes.
So what is it about ovens? I mean, we're standing in front of an LV cooker here.
Yep.
LV is a good brand.
It's a fantastic brand, yeah.
Okay. And I'm presuming they have all the ovens that you need?
Yeah, they've got freestanding ovens, they've got inbuilt ovens, double ovens, they've got them in all different sizes, so we just need to work out what's best suitable for you.
So a cooker, I call this a cooker, is that what it's called?
Cooker or freestanding. Yep.
These are great. I like the look of these sort of things here. And the good thing about these things is that they've got a cooktop on there.
Yes, and that you can get different variations with the
Oh, they
cooktops
come in
as
other
well.
sizes as well.
Correct.
So, okay. So LV will have pretty much every sort of size that you want.
Yeah,
Or
they
every
start from
configuration.
600, you can get 700, 800, metre, 1200 and 1500.
And I've also noticed this is all gas, isn't it?
This is all gas, but you can get it gas electric as well.
Oh, an electric hot plate
You
as
can
well?
get electric hot plate as well, or even induction hot plate. You can even get teppanyaki plates, deep fryer and barbecue and other options as
Oh,
well.
so they're all in one. So LV's got all that sort
They
of stuff.
have, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I've also noticed that they've got, so your traditional like wall oven.
Yeah,
Whereas, is that like a grill underneath it?
they've got double ovens where you've got your 2 ovens and your 2 grills, as well as you can go into your wall ovens and they come in different sizes and you can put them as an underbench or on top of a wall.
So this one under here, that's what they call a single oven.
It is, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a large single oven, yeah.
So you got large and the small one if you want to,
Correct,
and you can
yeah.
have them in the wall or under bench.
Or under bench, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what would be the advantage of, say, like from a freestanding to like a wall oven? Is there an advantage or
The
disadvantage?
advantage of having a wall oven, it's a lot easier and better for your back. It's much more easier to work with. The freestanding is more of a look, even though the performance is going to be the same, but the practicality, the wall ovens is just a lot more practical.
Okay, well, let's talk about cooktops now.
Yeah,
LV have got a full range of cooktops, I'm sure.
yes I do.
So what is it? Like, the first thing you should choose is what? Whether you want gas to electric, is it? Or
Yeah, we need to work out whether the gas or the electric or induction is more suitable for yourself. And then once we've worked out that combination, then we can work out what size is going to work for you.
because you've also got this new thing that everyone's been talking about the last few years, induction.
Yes.
So induction and the ceramic cooking, what's the difference between them?
Induction is a lot more controlled, it's quicker, it's safer, it's...
Because that runs on, like, it's magnetic, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
is, where you need stainless steel pots and then to make sure that that operates with the stainless steel pots, yeah.
One thing I love about electric cooktops, I've got an electric cooktop at home, is just the wiping down.
Yeah.
It's great, it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. A lot easier for maintenance, yeah.
But then for traditional cooking, like your wok cooking or your big Italian pot cooking, you can't go past the gas one.
Yeah, look, the gas has a play in that, but you can do it with induction as well.
Well, now the most important thing in the kitchen that I think is the range hood.
Range hoods, yeah.
Now I'm presuming LV has a great range.
They've got LV have a huge range of range hoods. They've got from the slide out, undermounts, canopies, stainless steel canopies, glass range hoods, as well as very powerful performant range hoods.
And that's
as well.
the most important thing about a range hood is that you need to get rid of that dirty air.
Correct.
And that's the difference between a brand like LV
Yes.
and your cheapo brands,
Yes.
your $99 range
Correct.
hoods. That
You've got-
your $99 range hood is not going to suck out all this air out of your kitchen.
Correct,
Whereas
yeah.
when you get a brand like LV,
Yes.
that's getting rid of all the smells
Correct,
and the
yeah.
fumes and
Correct.
everything out as well,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you've got an excellent quality range hood with great performance as well, yes.
That's great. Let's talk about my wife's favourite appliance in the kitchen, the dishwasher. So how do we choose the right dishwasher? What is there available with dishwashers?
Well, with dishwashers, you can actually get freestanding dishwashers where it can just be standalone, or you can get them built in underneath the bench.
So you got the freestanding straight under the bench, like the ones that most conventional ones.
Yes,
Yep.
and then you can actually go fully integrated where you put your own cabinetry on the front.
Oh, so your cabinet maker will just get like a a piece of timber or whatever, a piece of ply or whatever, and it'll be matching to the kitchen?
Exactly.
And then that's fully integrated?
That's fully integrated.
Yep.
And then you've got semi-integrated, which has got a control panel, and you put your own cabinetry on the rest of the door.
Okay, so that's cool. So you just have that little, like all the buttons showing?
In the front, yeah.
Okay, and then the rest of it you cabinet make all just
Correct, and it all blends in and makes the kitchen look all complete, yeah.
And what about for your smaller kitchens?
Then there is compact dishwashers available as well, yeah.
Okay, so like your little 450, I've seen those little 450
Yeah,
ones.
there's 45 centimetres, and then there's compact dishwashers as well, yeah.
So they're all available as well for your small homes?
Correct, yeah.
Thanks for your help, so that's been great. So now we know what to do when we're planning to renovate or build a new kitchen, is basically come to a place like 8 Appliances and choose a great brand like Ilvi. So is that all we need to know?
No, that's not all. We need to have my drink.
Of course, another drink. So what have you got today?
I've got champagne.
Champagne. Is it champagne?
It's actually...
or sparkling wine?
Sparkling, so it's... Okay. This is definitely one of my favourite drinks.
We all know that. Here's to great appliances at 8 Appliances. Oh, this is a good drink, isn't it? Jeez.
Come on! Show us your tips!
We're here with Jeff for our weekly Go Cleaning tip. Jeff, one of my pet hates is a dirty window, and the worst thing about a dirty window is a pet's nose dirty window, like this here, and my kids as well. And it doesn't matter how many times I spray it with my glass cleaners, it always comes back within the next day. So how do I keep it clean?
It's always the case that you get a window cleaner in, or you clean your windows, 3 or 4 hours later, dirty again. People hate that.
Yep.
So I'm going to show them a little trick. Dead simple, easy, and it's an absolute solution to it. So what you need is a microfiber cloth.
Yep.
But not just any microfiber cloth. You need a specific glass dedicated microfiber cloth. I normally get mine from an auto department store or somewhere like that. Yep. And they're kind of shiny. There's no pattern to it.
Yep.
You can see there. If you use the normal microfiber cleaning, it'll leave patterns, it'll leave marks on the glass.
Well, that's what I use. I just use a normal one from a department store. So
Right.
you've got a special one here, or is it just...
Yeah, that's a special one just for glass, and also this won't leave any streaks.
Okay.
Now the trick with it is, here's the tip that everybody wants to know. What you need is a tiny, tiny amount of soapy water. And when I say tiny, that much.
Okay.
That's all you're going to need. See, that's just slightly wet.
And that's all you're going to use, just a little bit of water and the cloth, and that's it?
That's the trick. You just want a tiny, tiny amount of detergent, water with detergent.
Yep.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the microfiber to do its thing.
Okay.
Okay? So the main work here is going to be the microfiber. Now, you can see those greasy marks on that glass?
Yep.
All right. Now watch this magic.
Look at that.
Now firstly you just do that with the wet part of the cloth, turn it,
Yep.
dry, back over it and let the microfiber do its thing. And you'll see where I have done and where I haven't done. There'll be no streak there.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Wow. That is easy.
So there it is, Rob. As magic as that is, but you must get a glass dedicated microfiber.
Yep.
And with microfibers, one of the things that people don't know about them is they tend to work really well when they're brand new.
Yep.
And then they don't work. Now the reason for that is, after a while the fibers get full. So if you put them in hot water, all you do is get your microfibers, throw them in a pot of boiling water, 5 minutes.
Okay.
This resets the fiber, and you can use them again and again and again.
Okay. Because I've tried to wash them out and soak them, it never works. So leave them in boiling water, or put them in boiling water.
Yeah, 5 minutes, that's all
5
you need to do. It
minutes.
opens it up, cleans them out, and that's all you got to do. That is a very good little tip.
Thanks, Jeff.
What a tool!
Let's get shifting with Tullamarine Hardware.
Dave, how are you, mate?
Good, mate, good, good.
That's good.
Now, it's a little bit bright here.
It is a bit bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better put some safety specs on.
Yep,
Oh,
but I
okay. A
might.
bit of safety sunnies. Oh. Oh, that's better.
It is better, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It was a bit bright like Mr. Singh's head then.
yeah it was. yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we get a bit of perspective here. What are we talking about?
Shifting spanners.
Okay, and who's
Yeah.
presenting today?
Apex Tools.
Apex Tools,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, a few of their spanners.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
So, so how do we go about this?
Well, just different types of spanners we got here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
now,
just your old style wind type shifter.
so you got a wind up type,
Yep.
and like you got this one here. What's that?
Yeah, well that's an automatic. Just you slide it up and down like that.
Slide and release.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
sounds
lot
ideal.
quicker.
Let's do a bit of a demonstration.
Yeah.
So, if we grab a bolt,
Yep,
I'll let you do the honours.
yep. When you're tightening up a nut and bolt sort of thing, not a good idea. Not a good idea to be pulling like that, because if it slips off, knock your teeth out, black eye. But lucky I got the safety glasses on.
So it's dangerous.
But yeah, yeah, it is dangerous.
So
yeah,
it is dangerous, okay.
Yeah, so always when you're doing it, push away
Okay.
to loosen
gotcha
it
now.
off.
Yeah, makes sense.
Same as when you're going to tighten it up.
Yep.
Don't go pulling it towards yourself really hard, because it could slip off, smack you in the mouth.
Yeah.
So-
Unless it's Mr. Sink and you really want to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay, so always away.
away, yes.
Okay.
Tighten away from yourself.
So does it work the same with those big ones?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah. And
All right.
with a big one like that, you're going to have a bigger shifter,
Okay.
and that's going to do more damage.
So a big tool like you.
So I'm not going to be reefing it towards myself, because
Yeah.
I'm going to probably knock my teeth out or get a black eye.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd-
Always the other way.
away, push it
Always
away. Yeah,
Okay. So in situation, now you've got the big one, what would you use that big one for?
big nuts.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I know plenty of those type of people.
Yeah.
But when you say big, we're talking
Big
like
nuts for
on...
bolts. Big excavators.
Oh, okay. So
machinery.
tools,
Yeah.
or big tools, or big machines.
Yeah.
Like if it's a factory or something.
Yes,
Or,
that's right. They
Okay.
probably need a big one like that.
So size does matter again.
It certainly does, though.
And this is probably more for a situation like, you know, just so you get your basic plumber or builder
yeah,
or carpenter.
working
if
on
they're
your
in
car.
Yep, so if they're in the bathroom, they're just going to untie, you know, some pipe or something. Or,
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
right,
fittings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the only difference is between these two is that you've got this one here, as you said, traditional.
Traditional, yeah.
Well, this one just easy to slide up and down. So if
Yeah,
you-
it's quick, very quick.
So if you're
Yeah.
in a tight situation, like under a sink, like a plumber
Yeah,
or
you
something.
can just quickly move it with your hand.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
yeah, but yeah, always makes sense to me.
That's
But
right.
look, this one here, I know what I can do with it. But
Yeah, that's
we'll
it.
do that after the segment, maybe.
That's right. Tighten your nuts up.
Well, I could do that.
Yeah,
So thanks to the guys at Apex, shifting spanners. What a tool.
that's a tool.
Tom, why did you make me get the sticky tape for? What are we gonna do with this?
Well, that's part of the reason we're using that is so we can hold it together temporarily before we get a final fixture on the unit, and that will do the job to hold it together.
Ah, so you don't have to drill more than one hole, you just
That's right.
do it once and that's it.
It will keep it together until we're finally finished, then we can remove the tape.
That's a cool trick of the trade.
So what we've done now, we've attached our spirit level on the door here, on the door frame. We've seen that it's square, so what we do now, hold it in place and we attach our duct tape over here on the point that slides to hold it into position till we are ready to fix it.
Like that. Is that enough?
That's correct. And you can actually put another piece over the top if you like. Just a little bit of security.
Just to make sure it doesn't move?
Correct. Run a strip along there, keeping in mind this is easily removed once we're all completed. Now that the front door is plumb, we now plumb up the return panel here and we keep it in place with duct tape as we did along the front panel.
So I'll hold it along here.
Hold our level there.
Okay, well that's spot on.
And now what we can do, we can apply our duct tape along the side panel here to keep it all in position.
So everything's plumb and taped and fixed. So what do we do now?
All we do now, we attach our screws and fix it in the locking position, down our channels and along the top. Too easy. And now for the final touches to complete our process.
The waterproofing strip. You just tap it on.
Simple operation.
One goes on the bottom. As you can see, there's a little bit of a lip, so when the water falls, it falls back into the shower. There you go, guys. Really simple to do. Anyone can put a shower screen on, but if you're not sure, you can always call a guy like Tom, who's a professional. He can do it for you. There you go.
Thanks very much, Mr. Sink, and job well done.
So Glenn, enlighten me. What's this?
What do you reckon it is, Dave?
Well, I'm guessing a tool, aren't I?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you're going to tell me?
Have
Why?
a guess what it is?
So you're not going to tell me?
No, it's a surprise.
Surprise. Okay, well, if that's the case, if anyone can guess what this tool is, either email or call us up, and the lucky winner will win
Hammer.
a hammer,
Hammer,
from
yeah.
Apex Tools.
From Apex Tools, yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you've got to be in it to win it.
To keep up to date with what's going on at the Mr. Sink Show, follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Cool.
Storing.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Okay,
Right. So
Everything is in the box, in the
So-
carton.
now we need to open it up now.
You could actually show this in fast forward.
I got
So-
bills, I gotta pay, so I'm gonna every day.
Right. Now.
Well-
And make sure that it's all opening properly.
All right, so I've got to get on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do I get in here without bending it?
What are you talking about?
A little bit tricky.
I like it.
And just like that, slots in.
Your missus was telling you that you have a lot of problem getting in.
I can't find it, mate.